line here, the reason how I made that prediction is just Hasbro's all about money.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Collecting Brothers. John, this is Josh. Now let's go ahead and break down this week's toy news. Always love talking toys. Let's talk about our favorite toys, Four Horsemen Studios. They announced that all their in-stock orders have shipped out, so should be getting those here soon. If you don't have shipping notification, or like a tracking update, it's gonna give it a couple days. They'll get there. Don't worry.
And I just got mine in yesterday, and we live
nice.
in the West Coast, so everybody should probably be getting them by now. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you still want to order more, the sale's still going on. So
yeah, I did see they just posted there's like only 100 Skullmans left. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that one has Skullmans left. Yeah, and something I wonder is if they made more quantity of this one, because it lasted for a very long time, whereas the original Warrior Beast character that they did last year got in like 2 minutes. Never got it, never seen it. It was just gone in 2 minutes.
Right.
And like I wonder, like, oh, okay, we need to make more of that. And then seems like they made the perfect amount, honestly, because if they're basically selling all the units they make, because this 100 will for sure sell within the next day or two.
Yeah, with how much are left, for
sure.
They also gave a little like timeline with Mythic Legions here, just like the Four Horsemen Studios history. Mythic Legions was first released in 2015, Cosmic Legions in 2021, Figure Obscura in 2021, and now their next new line, which is Infinite Legions. That's where they work with other people's IPs and bring them into the Mythic Legions or the Legions line. So that's going to be revealed here 2025, and they are going to be doing a live stream over at Four Horsemen Studios on the YouTube, and that'll be Friday. So by the time you're seeing this, you guys already know what this looks like, but we'll make sure we cover this cool little adventure that Four Horsemen Studios are doing. And they are doing the fade-in from Onel, from Glyos, right? Like that's been confirmed pretty heavily. So let's jump over to NECA. NECA is giving us another Ben Cooper here. This is a convention exclusive, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, whatever you want to call it. The Tiki Terror Kid. The mask is cool, man. I actually do like the paint apps on the mask and the way that's like, you can tell like, it's on the kid. So
yeah, you get like the soft goods. Things are coming out really. Even the bag is like a little stiff though. Like I think the stiffness worked the costume, but using that same material for the bag, it kind of doesn't work. I kind of wish they would have did a little bit something different for that bag, because that's like a paper or something. Yeah.
Maybe a little more plasticky kind of feel,
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, but then their other convention exclusive here is a 4-pack of turtles at the beach, having a good time here. You get all 4 turtles, and they're coming with soft good shorts. So you get they're molded plastic with the soft good shorts underneath. This one's very interesting because his pants their shorts look huge because it's got to go behind the shell, But everyone's there, looking all fun. This is the packaging that we're going to get from it. There's the set, and you do get a lot. You get the 4 turtles with soft goods. You get the 4 surfboards. You get the sail. You also get the wave attachment, which I think is really cool. Some stands, all sets of hands, and then the big board. So you get all 4 turtles on.
Yeah, it's a nice fun set, especially this perfect avenue for the convention exclusive. The soft goods add a lot to it. You're gonna get like the range you need, and even for some of them that don't have the Hawaiian, or only for Mikey that isn't the Hawaiian shirt, can just function as a regular turtle. One thing though, it's like the shade is really dark, and that's I think just because they want to appease collectors who have multiple iterations of these cartoon turtles. But it's like this is the darkest shade I've ever seen, and for me, it's a little too dark, but I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to do kind of the Marvel Legends route, where Marvel Legends will be like, okay, we want to release the same character again to get new collectors, but then we also want to still make the collectors that have everything still bite. And so then they just change the shade to a darker color. Right? We've seen Hasbro do this countless times, but in this case, I just feel like it's too dark. It's really dark.
Well, they're just tanning. Turtles, they're reactive to light.
True. You're right. They're surfboarding. They forgot to put on their sunscreen. Actually, you're right. It matches the box set. It's perfect for the box set. Perfect shade. But yeah, wave is awesome, especially with that little bottom film. Like you can totally make that like just buy like a plastic.
Oh yeah.
Like a piece of translucent blue plastic and make that. Yeah.
Get some like foil some blue foil, some like
Yeah.
just the stuff, little packaging stuff that they do for birthday presents. Yeah, that's easy. So that's fun. But yeah, they all look good. But there's the set, everything that comes with it as well. Next up, NECA announced a Predator. This is Hunting Grounds. It's a video game that they're doing. But apparently there's this Samurai Bushido Predator in that game. And so it's cool that NECA's coming in, with, I think we got a movie coming. No, we got a show coming out. We got an animated show coming out. And now we got this game. So a lot of fun potential new Predators might be coming out.
Yeah, the movie, the show, the game, yeah, even the movie, right? And the show looks amazing. I love that they ripped off League of Legends Arcane animation style, straight ripped off from that. But like honestly, it's one of the best animation styles I've seen. One of the most original and creative, So yeah, that show looks insane. And this thing reminds me a lot of the Halo kind of, right?
The Hayabusa, yeah.
Well, not really the Hayabusa, no. Well, you could a little bit, but I was thinking more of the new Halo. Like the new Halo has like a separate kind of samurai armor set. What is the new Halo called? Halo Infinite. Yeah. So this reminds me a lot of the Halo Infinite skin because Jazzwares also made that figure. So it looks very like the color scheme spot on.
Colors,
yeah. It looks really cool. I think samurai aesthetic fits anything, right? It can fit on a Spartan armor and it can fit on a Predator armor. It's just a cool thing, right?
Yeah, I agree. And it's cool to get some variations in the Predator line too, like get more Predators. Because there's a lot more with these new properties coming out. Like even with the last movies that we've seen, like it's just cool to get different types of Predators.
Dang, and NECA's salivating. NECA's like, finally we don't have to make the concept art Predator. Finally we don't have to make the 100th repaint with the chopped off green skin on there. That's the only difference. So yeah, I bet NECA's really happy because this is their bread and butter.
Yeah, they can kind of come back to it and fill it up. All right, let's take it over to G.I. Joe. Now, they had a fan stream. It was a short one, but they still had some fun with it. They announced Cold Slither. That's the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive set that has the band. But apparently, it's a real band. So they're like producing a full album. They're releasing it on vinyl. They're dropping the vinyl variant.
Wow, I like the vinyl variant. Wow.
Mm-hmm. The CDs coming out. I mean, these are the track lists here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with the intro, 11 tracks. I've listened to 3 of them. They're on Spotify. But it's just like very classic heavy metal, like kind of chugging music. So it's fun. It fits the aesthetic, and they're talking about G.I. Joe and Cold Slither in it. So I think it's cool that they're like going this deep with it, like they're really running this bit all the way to, realization.
Yeah, dude, they freaking beat my boy Arlen to it. All right, Arlen's concept, man. His music and his faction figures, right?
Space Zombies from Mars. That's true.
Shout out Space Zombies from Mars because this is kind of like their. Well, they're trying to at the same time, but yeah, this is kind of what they were first. Honestly, they were first. They copied them, but no, this is cool. I think it might not work for everybody, but I think like for you and others, that just like little unique things that add to your collection and you can listen to while you play with your Joes. That's awesome.
Yeah, and here's the band members of Cold Slither, and that wrote the music, that performed. Or I don't know if they wrote the music, but they performed the music for sure. And they will be doing a concert. July 24th.
You're joking me. You're joking me.
July 24th, doors at 8 down at San Diego Comic-Con, man. So they're doing a live performance of Cold Slither. And I'm assuming they're going to be dressed as Cold Slither.
So awesome. Like I G.I. Joe fans and the G.I. Joe community just get everything. They're so spoiled. I just feel like their team cares so much about their fans and so much about just making the experience better, growing the community. Like this is an experience. Like if there was this for Star Wars where there was like, dude, live Cantina. Yeah, live Cantina band. That's what I was gonna say. Live Cantina band. And they made like a Cantina convention exclusive to go along with it. Like just imagine that for a Star Wars fan. So that's what I'm imagining for this, like for the G.I. Joe fans. Like, man, you guys are spoiled.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And so just to remind everyone, that is the set that is going to be the exclusive, right? You get all the instruments, man. And already this set was a banger, right? This thing cooked. And so to get the actual live performance and to get an album off of it, that's nuts, dude.
No, the accessories alone make this worth it because you could just make a band, right? You can get any
Yeah.
amalgamation of 4 action figures that you like and say, and just put them in a band position and take pictures of them. It's cool.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. And you can change this drum logo. That's
Yeah,
easy.
just print a paper. Yeah,
Yeah,
cut it
that's
out,
easy.
pop it on.
So shout out G.I. Joe. We'll see how that goes. I'd love to see some footage come out of that. See how closely it performs. Next up, we got some digital renders. We've seen this little vamp here, the Dune buggy, right? But this is the full set that's going to come with this. So you get a character on all the fun accessories you could want, man. This thing's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it's freaking 3-seater with a huge minigun on there. You can repaint it to Toy Story RC colors. Yeah, look good.
With the flames, dude, with the blue
Yeah.
flames. Next up, part of their like anniversary series, right? We got the like military guys, but we also got the firefighter last time. Now they're going into the police here, man. You get the taser, you get the flare gun, you get the shades. Gotta have the Pit Viper shades.
Dude, I love that they went with like a Hispanic guy for the police officer and a white guy. Oh, I love that because I feel like more often than
And
that,
to watch,
yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. And the cop, man, I love cops. Who doesn't love cops? Like, who didn't have a phase when they were like little? You wanted to be a cop, right? Catch the bad guys. So just to have a figure of this, man, this is cool. And not only that, but let's say for just like the non-action figure collectors, this would be cool to like gift like a police officer, like a police officer in your life. I just feel like this would be cool to have and gift it to them, and then you can put it on their desk or something.
Is Hasbro still printing heads for people?
I don't think so, but you could find
it
a close enough from Marvel or G.I. Joe line, something, a head sculpt from there. And anyways, half of us look like the brown guy, and the other half look like the white guy, so you're covered. Yeah, and then on top of that, it's like a what is it, like a poncho, like a soft good police poncho, something like that?
So soft good police ponchos, man. I love that. You get like the military or the police hat as well. A little cup of coffee, dude. A cup of Joe. You get the riot helmet, the baton, and then like this looks like a CAR, like a car weapon, some type of close quarter, and the riot shield, man.
Yeah, and with this digital render, one thing I'm excited to see is that paint apps on the riot shield, right? Because this is very flat. We don't really know how it's going to come out, but like hopefully they can. I feel like you can achieve this really well with just basic gray paint on clear plastic, where it's going to look like the clear plastic has just been like bumping up against stuff. Yeah, so I feel I have high hopes for how they execute this because I feel like it's a gimme.
Yeah, this Legacy collection has been cooking. That firefighter was sick. Yeah, I love their anniversaries of the militaries too, like the sniper, the diver.
And I think they already made a German Shepherd for sure, right? Yeah. Yeah, and so you have that German Shepherd, put that with the place, right?
K9
with the K9 unit, yeah.
So yeah, really cool there. We'll see one more when we get more of like in-hand pictures. Next up, we're getting this 2-pack here, Sarge and Mercer, another version of Sarge, this time with a whistle in his mouth.
Oh, that's cool.
The baton there, like the beret, cool weapons, the Vector. Yeah, these are cool, man. And the Chato. Is it Chato or is Sarge just large?
Sarge is large. Yeah, he's he's a normal size. Sarge is a big figure. And man, dude, I didn't know any other Sarge, but the whistle, the Desert Storm color scheme. I gotta get another Sarge.
Yeah, the beret, the hats, man. Those hats, they did a really good job. Perfect hats for that time. So yeah, another Sarge 2-pack here. All right, let's get into figures that you can pre-order now. First up here is the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Cobra Ninjas Slice and Dice, $55. Still available for pre-order. Here is the Ninja Force Slice and Dice, dude. Again, exclusively on Hasbro Pulse. Let's take a look at them, dude. This guy's looking cool. I love the colors, love the fun weapons. But Josh, who is this?
What the freak? That guy from Caliber.
Voldo, right?
I think so. But even the pose screams him. Because the guy was like a freaking gymnast or something.
He was like loosey-goosey, right? He's always moving. Yeah.
It's the guy from Soul Calibur,
yeah. Even the same weapons, yeah. So really cool there. Man, like just full-on ninjas. I feel like we're going in this world,
Yeah, what I love about these figures is it's just bold. Like bold colors, bold designs, bold masks. It's just super unique. Something that is not sometimes with Joe's can get repetitive, right? And the kind of the same, military guy. Yeah. So it's good to get these like almost wacky on the borderline wacky characters because man, these are awesome. Especially blue mask. That blue mask is good.
Yeah, that does look good. I personally like the hat, the rice hat, like the
You're right. Yeah, that's sick.
Kung Lao,
Yeah. Make it
Raiden.
Raiden, yeah.
Yeah, so really fun, man. Again, just loaded with all the weapons you could want. Fun accessory pieces here, different head sculpts as well. So yeah,
You
man.
said this is exclusive to Pulse only, right?
Pulse, yes, correct. Yes, Hasbro Pulse, and
Dang,
it's
okay.
available pre-order as of today. I checked, so
Okay.
still up for pre-order. Next up, we're getting that Budo, Kyle Budo Gesso, $35 here. And this is one that we previously saw, but man, just getting those pretty pictures really makes it nice. But yeah, just that cross between a military guy and a samurai wearing armor, dude. Like, that's the base body there.
Yeah, and like we talked about, it was kind of like a two figures in one. You know, I feel like the military ask so it can fit in the GI Joe line, but you can strip him down and get him straight samurai if you wanted to, especially with the John Wick head.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and you can also blend both of those, right? Like here he has the upper, samurai stuff, and the lower is more Joe stuff. So yeah, dude, lots of fun here, lots of creativity that you can have. Again, yeah,
Yeah,
everything.
dude. To be honest, like you could probably get three different looks, like just bare bones, military with armor, and then samurai. It's actually crazy. Like, yeah, you're right. I think that's the key word for this figure. Is just it's going to be fun to play with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's available for pre-order anywhere you can get your toys at. That's going to be mainline. So check that out. Next up, we're getting Clayton Hawk Abernathy with the MMS. That's the Mobile Missile System vehicle for $75. Again, this is also available for pre-order. Looking good, dude. Getting more of this like artillery, SAM style weapons that we've seen before. Let's go ahead and take a look here. And Mr. Abernathy's pretty basic for just a military dude who's running the SAM site. This is a cool shot. Great job on the photography, man. Love that. Using those effects as like explosions for him. But yeah, the little play vehicle is a little tow behind. It comes with a little control panel box that you can actually open up. Love those little play features, man. And then also like the missile storage places. So yeah, dude, really cool figure. What are you thinking, Josh?
I'm thinking it's a little dull, basic, repetitive. Like the soldier guy, it's just you green, blonde hair dude, like basically Duke, but just like we've gotten this figure multiple times already. Same helmet, same figure, everything, weapons, and then even with the missile launcher, right? Like I got a missile launcher with black, so like it's gonna be hard. I feel like for other collectors because it's $75. It's not like this is a cheap thing. This is a pricey piece, and so it's just hard. I feel like it's just this is a little boring. I guess I don't know.
Okay, just a little
compared
redundant,
to the rest. Yeah, like maybe I like cars more because I feel like if it was a car repaint, I wouldn't mind it. But the missile launcher, it's like it's just hard. It's less playability. I think like it's more. Maybe it leans more for toy photographers, right? Because the amount of accessories you get and the missile launchers. I think if you're a toy photographer, you might enjoy this more. Like if you're maybe just like did it to play with, all right, this is just gonna sit there.
It's a good background, filling in the background for your shot. I agree with you there. I agree with you. All right. That was that was the fan stream, but they did make an announcement for the HasLab, like you called it, Josh. It is going to the Joes.
Sorry, guys, I told you I work at Hasbro, undercover employee there.
So GI Joe, Yojo June. At the end of Yojo June, they will be announcing their. They teased it. They said they're very cool. They're very cool HasLab, and they were kind of specific, kind of playing on the cold factor of it.
So maybe like some sort of like maybe I'm thinking like some sort of snow tank. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
So this is the Snowcat, and I don't know these figures. I just did a little research on it. I looked up GI Joe snow vehicles, like retro figures.
Yeah.
So one was the Snowcat. Looks like it's a one-person seater. You got the SAM site in the back, treads with the wheels in the front. So that's a Joe affiliated vehicle. They also had a Ice Saber for the Cobra team there. Two-seater tread on the back. You got a little skis in the front. Kind of smaller vehicles, which I feel like they could do because like they did the Vamp, right? That's like in the Dune Buggy. Like I feel like these are kind of Dune Buggy Vamp style. So maybe not HasLab potential, but then there's also the Dominator.
Yeah, out of these three, you're right. I think the saber would be really cool, but I feel like the saber they're gonna solicit as like a vamp style price point where it's
Yeah.
$100 non-Haslab. But then, what is this? The Snowcat you said?
Snowcat, yeah.
I think they're gonna do the Snowcat because I feel like the Snowcat's the right size, and I think with the bottom line here, the reason how I made that prediction is just Hasbro's all about money, and so Hasbro they collected their data and they just said GI Joe successful, and then they collected more data and they said what else is successful? Doing Haslabs 200, 250, max 300, unless it's like an iconic vehicle. Like if it's an iconic vehicle, collectors don't care, right? If it's the freaking Ecto 1, doesn't matter. Was the Millennium Falcon? It doesn't matter. X-Wing doesn't matter. But to do kind of like these, oh, it's another tank, right? It's a snow tank. But if you do it for 200, I'll still buy it because it's 200. Dude, 250, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? So I bet they're going to do this between $200 and $300 price range.
That's what a lot of people were saying. A lot of people were saying the Snowcat. But I'm just kind of pulling everything. We never know. There's this Dominator thing, looks like a little tank here, snow tank. But there was also the Avalanche vehicle.
Okay.
So,
I could see the Avalanche.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of fun, different variations,
Dude, the Avalanche would be sick, and I feel like that would be a sick Haslab because of that play feature right there, where that little thing detaches a mini helicopter. You know what I'm saying? Like they could do that.
This whole thing,
I could see the Avalanche, yeah, but Snowcat or Avalanche, yeah, I think they're the right size.
Yeah. All right, we'll see what it is. We'll cover that, of course. So stay tuned, friends.
And GI Joe once again getting spoiled. And we're out in the depths of the Star Wars fandom, and freaking Marvel Legends is back with us too now.
Bottom line for Hasbro, we know that. All right, let's jump over to Jada. Jada's given us a Ultra Street Fighter 2, the Final Challengers. What's this guy's name? I actually don't know, but looking good. He was teased, in San Diego last year. I think the Comic-Con last year. Has it really been a year from those reveals? Dude, I don't know. All right, but yeah, we got Vega. That's his name, Vega. Really cool with the claw, man, the soft goods little scarf thing. And he does come with a unmasked head with the mask out, so you can get this cool pose. Here he is coming off the back fence, dude. Coming in hot. You win. But yeah, and a little effect piece there as well. What do you think, Josh?
They're getting in some really good poses. You have nice tattoo printing on the torso and arms. But yeah, like, it's so hard because like this is such a good figure. But like with the Stormline, I don't know, man. I don't know if like I want to even buy it. Like, but it's phenomenal. That's what's sad about it. Like the articulation scheme is so good. The price points are so good. Man, I just wish. I don't know. If I were them, I would just do another line. I don't know. Like, I just feel like they're doing such an amazing job, but it's just not enough when you're competing with the number one line, I think, in the 6-inch game. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just tough luck. That's the bad part about it.
Yeah. Yeah, and people have been posting a lot of the Ken. People have Ken in hand, and it's just nuts, dude. Like the bump in quality for those extra $10-15, it's insane, and the articulation's amazing as well on those. Now they are throwing soft goods in on this one. Here Jada is, trying to get their share.
True, that's true.
So we'll see how Storm Collectibles responds, but yeah, man, it's tough. You can eat well on either one of these lines, and right now Jada's deeper in the line, and so but I don't see Storm not producing.
No, they will 100% do a Vega. No, there's no way they don't do a Vega.
Yeah. So, yep. Still stay tuned. All right, let's jump over to SH Figure Arts here. They announced some teasers. This first one is Haiku. It's the volleyball anime.
They're making Haiku figures? Heck.
Haiku, yeah. Haiku.
No way, dude. Okay, guys, I'm here right now. This is one of the best kind of like
sports anime.
I guess that you'd call it, because I don't know. I feel like I always watched fighting anime previously. So when I was like, all right, an anime about like high school sports, like almost like a drama, I'm like, this is a drama.
Day in the life,
slice of life, not really slice of life, but still though, it's such a good anime. The animation's top notch, story's good, and I have Figma made one, and that's what sucks about Figma. Figma makes one or two each. So Figma made the main character Hinata, and then that's it, right? But like,
Yeah,
let's
you
see
gotta
what.
have his counterpart.
Yeah, let's come on, give it to me, Figure Arts.
So yeah, really fun that they're just pulling these licenses. I love it. We'll see these volleyball figures and lots of chance for.
Oh, we have no pictures yet.
No pictures, just the
okay. Next week.
Yeah, just the announcement. Along with this, though, they also dropped a Jujutsu Kaisen. So they're gonna continue. I think we've gotten the 3 main characters from Jujutsu. So we'll see.
Because they've been doing it for they've even done iterations. They've even done variations of them too.
So maybe they're just coming back to it, circling back to it, and just letting people know that they
planning. Yeah, it's just like saying maybe they're like doing like season, or maybe the movie figures too. It could be possible.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
So we'll see, but just want to throw that announcement in there, and that's all we have from SH Figure. It's just some 2 announcements. We'll get some pictures here soon. Let's jump over to Figma. Figma's giving us a Dragon's Dogma. I don't know if you ever played that game. I enjoy.
Dude. It's one of the best games. Well, dude, Dragon's Dogma is one of the best kind of like RPG games ever. And like, yeah, I like it. Yeah. Dogma 2 came out just barely.
Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 came out. I just like because you're a team that you can have, and like you can tell them do scenes. I don't know. It's fun. But yeah, we got the Arisen here. Really cool looking Figma, man. Soft goods there with the cool little translucent flame heart sticking out in front of him. And just incredibly detailed.
Yeah, it looks really good. The paint apps, the sculpt, the articulation. The only thing I would complain about is the cape. When it comes to Figma, I'm expecting top-notch quality. It is wired. It is flowing well, but I just think the bottom, we're getting Black Adam Part 2. Remember Black Adam?
Yes. the craft scissors.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I just, it's going to be expensive. And so, that's not up to par with the rest of the figure. And because the rest of the figure is so good, the cape sticks out like if this was maybe a $20, $25 figure, wouldn't stick out. But because of the quality, the cape comes off really bad.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, getting some Dragon Dogma figures. That's probably the one and only one. I'm just
joking. You're probably right about that, actually.
Shield looks good too. All right, let's jump over. I finally made it a decision to add Kyoto, the Amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech guys. I finally gave them their own slide. I felt like it was week after week we were talking. So just like how High graduated, we got Revoltech graduating here too. So let's talk some Revoltech. First up, something I missed last week, we got an updated Evangelion test type 01. So Shinji's there. You get the exclusive head sculpt if you order from the Kyoto Japan shop. But nice to get another unit too here. I love my Evangelion, so always happy to talk about this. But you get this little weapon, the spear. After it gets wrecked and his head freaking explodes. You get the AT field, so really fun stuff. But you also get the expanded booklet here. I have the first Revoltech one.
Go back to the front, though. Go back to the first picture.
Yeah.
So here, I'll explain it to you. So technically, this is not a re-release. This is not an update. You have the Revoltech. I gave you. Remember, I gave to you the Revoltech Unit 1, but that is just a Revoltech. This is Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi. So technically, like, it's the same company. It's going to be very similar, but technically it's like their subline, right? So it's never been done in this subline, but it looks almost identical to the one you have. But
the
with
colors are a little softer, like they're a little more like
matte kind of
pastelly. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, but honestly, it looks great. But I feel like the Mayfex is still going to be superior to this. The Mayfex is, like, I don't think anybody's going to make a better Evangelion unit for a while. Like, those Mayfex, I feel like they're the perfect size, because this Revoltech, they're probably going to run maybe 6 or 7 inches, but the Mayfex ones are like 9 to 10. Amazing accessories, amazing articulation. They did all 3 units.
They got the size right, and they also got like the girth of an
everything.
Like, I agree with you. Like,
the lankiness
are really fun.
Even with this one, it doesn't look lanky enough. Do you know what I'm saying?
And I think it just could be the size that they're producing it at. You increase that size a little bit more, you can stretch things. You can accentuate things a little bit better.
But if you think about it, though, that shouldn't be the case, because it's like you make things proportional to whatever size it is.
That's true.
Like
Scale
you just
doesn't. Yeah,
scale
that's
doesn't
true.
affect that. Like as I was saying, it doesn't look long enough to me. I don't know,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm excited though. I hope it's good. Like I hope it actually proves me wrong. And you know, you never know. Amazing Gucci's killer, so hopefully it proves me wrong. It surpasses the Mafex. We'll see.
That's a tough. That'd be tough. But we'll
Yeah,
see.
but they did the blood spatter effect piece really well with the clear plastic. That came out perfect, just like the anime. AT Field's got to have that. And then does he come with a knife or just the gun?
He does come with the
Okay,
the blade,
okay.
and it
You got the
also
blade.
like, can come out of his like little fin thing. His
Cool.
And the plug, yeah. So
Yeah.
really fun there. And there's the exclusive head that you can get when he's about to go berserk. Along with that, though,
This is what we're
Sachio,
cooking.
dude.
This is what we're cooking, boys.
Yeah, this is I almost picked up 3 zeros, like almost
Me
300.
too, but it's way too much.
It was expensive, dude. But I wanted a Sachio, and luckily we got Reveltech coming in here, probably under $100, if $100. You know, we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited about this.
About time, man. Especially you like compare this to Mafex, you know.
Yeah,
And that's good that Revoltech is doing this because it's you can't compare it to anything. You know, then it's like you know it's gonna sell because it's whole in collectors collections.
yeah.
You know,
For the average collector who doesn't have a couple $100 to drop on a figure.
yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. I cannot wait till they do more like different angels, even if they have to cost
And-
like more 200 if they have to. Yeah.
We'll see, because Sachio is probably the most humanoid.
Yeah. It's
out
the
of the
easiest one to do
angels.
because other ones are kind of just like statuesque.
I'd love to see Mafex do a mass production Ava, the white ones.
Okay.
With
Yeah. The
teeth
ones that are kind of like
and the wings.
yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see that. But yeah, I'll take any angel any day, man. Sachio, and he's a heavy hitter too, man. He's the one that Shinji fights first. So.
Yeah. I feel like it's everyone remembers it's the first fight. It's the first fight. Yeah.
Yeah. So really cool there, and it is I'll take Yamaguchi. So excited.
Freak. Yeah. Okay.
Let's keep it going. Let's take it around the net here. Joy Toy coming back with some more 1/18 scale. I know.
They done it again,
so
boys.
Beautiful, man. They're so beautiful. We got Dirtbag here, dude.
They done it again. Masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece. I cannot believe the quality of this figure. Oh my gosh.
It's nuts.
Why are these not 6-inch, man? If these were 6-inch, these would my. It's unbelievable how good these are. Dirtbag. Come on. The accessories, the paint apps, articulation, everything.
Yeah, like you get the wheelbarrow. I mean, dude, this guy's ready to go digging. And the bombs too, the bombs. But if you got Dirtbag, you got
What's his counter?
Ground Chuck.
Ground Chuck. Yeah. This was the NECA 2-pack.
Yeah, because like in the game, Dirtbag's always trying to get you from the floor when you fight him, and then Ground Chuck's always trying to bullet. He's ramming you on the ground.
Yes.
So yeah, Dirtbag and Ground Chuck, dude, gotta have both these homies. Just again, Joy Toy, it's incredible, man. I love talking about these, even though I'll never buy them. I love talking about these and looking at these pictures.
Dude, I feel like they're gonna be. I don't know. I feel like eventually they'll give it to a 6-inch because I feel like a lot of companies come around. I feel like everybody, even 112, 3/4 figures, they usually be like, okay, the money's actually at 6-inch. They'll come. They'll come around.
I love this where he can shoot the horn. That's the first thing that's breaking when I get it. No, man, it's so cool. And the attention to detail is great. There's everything you're getting with Ground Chuck. All right, that's not it. They usually do these in 3s, don't they?
Yeah, you're right. They do.
Last up here is the Raza. We've gotten Toka already, so they had to finish that team. And again, this is like the movie version Raza, right? Not the cartoon version. It is Joy Toy's own version, but like mainly looking like the Team NT2 with the tire stuff and everything like that. But yeah.
Oh man, those food accessories, the junkyard freaking boar as a shield. Yeah, they did it again. I mean, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how good they are. Like, yeah, like you mentioned, it's their own style, but they're pulling from the movies, the comics, the shows, the games. They're pulling from everything and kind of making the perfect kind of iteration of it. I feel like.
I agree, and like highly detailed, good looks, decent enough articulation, and so yeah, man, a little jelly that these are 1/18 scale. But here is everything they've done villain wise. It's Shredder, the 2 foot soldiers, Bebop, Rocksteady, Tokarar, the Krang bot with Krang, Slash, Dirtbag, Ground Chuck. the Triceratrons, like this line is healthy.
Yeah, and it's got to be the best TMNT line of all time. I don't think there's a better TMNT line than this.
I agree. And you got the good guys, right? You got all 4 turtles that were their first stuff. You got Master Splinter, you got April, you got that Casey Jones. Now, we did have a little bit of gripe with the weapon in the bag situation.
It's all right, yeah.
But
you
it's
can live
fine.
with that. Yeah. Dude, going to the villains, it's like they have so many now. Like, we're just missing think of the big characters we need. We just need a Baxter. I think we also need
Rat King.
Rat King. I think we also need like a Krang without the Krang bodysuit.
Okay.
Right? Just like the Krang with this robot.
Yeah.
The little robot cart.
We need the kids from Dimension X. The Hot Rod kids from Dimension X. Baxter. Yeah, Baxter.
Baxter's the big one. Baxter's the big one.
I would love to get like 2 versions, like normal and then a normal.
Yes. Yeah, they should do that.
Mutated.
Yeah.
You could do Superfly. You could do Leatherneck or Leatherback.
Oh no, we need leather. Yeah, Leatherhead.
Mondo Gecko.
Yes, Leatherhead, Mongo Gecko, Baxter. That's who I need.
Yeah, they got some room. Man. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, healthy line, man. People who are all in on this, like.
And I would also like to even see a different version of the Foot Soldier, because I think that's my least favorite from the line. Yeah. I don't like those. I feel like they came out too futuristic, not classic enough. They need to remove the metal pieces from it, because that just should be for Shredder. But yeah, more Foot Soldiers.
Yeah. Again, they walk that line, right? Where, like you were saying, they pull from everything and make their own versions. A little too Robotronic there. All right, but that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this week toy news, dude. Fun week, dude. I love having fan streams to talk about. We're getting closer to San Diego Comic-Con, which is always a good time for us. Lots of fun reveals, and getting to share that with you guys is always so much fun. But yeah, let's talk about our pick of the week. Let us know down below what your pick of the week is. Which one was your favorite figure? Which one was your must-have? I'll run it back for Josh here. What are you thinking, Josh?
Oh, I know. I won't steal
it.
I won't steal it. I want it from you. I'll go my second pick. I'll go with Ground Chuck. Ground Chuck is sick, man. Ground Chuck is a phenomenal figure. Amazing detail sculpt, man. I feel like I think I'm just gonna buy it, and I'm just gonna use it as like a little rat boy that fits with 1/12. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah. He's a rat. Yeah, he's a rodent. He's a rodent.
Yeah, he's fine. He can be any size you want. I'm assuming Sachio. Yeah, Sachio is my pick of the week. Yeah, it's gotta have the Angels, man. And we'll see what else they do. And Revoltech's been doing really good. I'm excited for some of the figures that they're coming out. So this is giving me more excitement for that line.
Dude, one thing I hope to see is that they need to do the actual pilots. Like, that's what I need. I need the pilots because they previously, Revoltech, not Yamaguchi, Revoltech has done
Ray and Asuka, right? Did they do Asuka? Or
they did Ray, Asuka, and then who else did they do?
Pink Girl,
they did
Mari.
3. Ray, Asuka, and Mari. Yeah.
But
like, I need the pilots, and I need Shinji and Kaworu, in just 6-inch. 6-inch.
Toji would be cool. Toji would be cool to get.
Or even what's the girl that takes care of him?
Oh, Sato.
Yeah, I'll take that too.
I would take him as Sato.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'd even take a what's his name? Not Gendy. His dad.
Yeah, with the glasses. Yeah. No, so hopefully they do pilots.
That'd be cool. Yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be fun. At least gotta get Shinji and Kaoru, dude. Gotta get those guys. And if it's because that Sachiel is Evangelion, you cannot pass or whatever, you cannot undo. It's the first movie, so Kaoru plays a heavy role in those movies. We'll see. All right. Let us know down below again, friends, what your pick of the week was. As always, keep collecting, keep playing. May the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.